Minister of Finance Colm Imbert is not expecting a sizable deficit at the end of the fiscal year. During a press conference on Tuesday, he said a surplus was recorded at the end of May. However, the finance minister said the surplus does not mean that the country will end the fiscal year on a surplus, as there is a push to expedite the public sector investment program during the last 3 months of the fiscal year.
What I said was that I don't expect the deficit to be as large as it was predicted to be when I did the mid-year review. But it's too early to tell. All I can say is that at the end of May, we had a surplus of about 600 million. And I expect in June also, we were either in balance or slight surplus. I cannot predict what will happen by the end of September, but we can project.
The fiscal year ends in September.
Minister of Finance Colm Imbert said an exemption order was needed to host the foreign dignitaries during the 50th anniversary celebration of CARICOM and the 45th regular Heads of Government of CARICOM meeting held from July 1st in Trinidad. Minister Imbert said it takes 2 months for the bidding and tendering process for services under the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Property Act. Since confirmation from the foreign dignitaries came at the end of June, there was not enough time for the full process to take place. As such, the government sought an exemption.
The government made a decision that the Attorney General would draft the requisite order and present it to me for signature, again with an opinion that I could sign the order. And I did so as part of a collective, but I also did so in the knowledge that the last thing we want to happen is to scuttle and abandon the heads of government conference and also the visits of these foreign dignitaries.
Minister Imbert said he signed the exemption order on the advice of the Attorney General. Given the nature of the Public Procurement Act, Minister Imbert said it may need to be amended to address some concerns.
Perhaps we need to amend the Procurement Act to allow for a similar thing, so that if something occurs, the minister can issue a provisional order, which would then have a life of, say, 30 days or something like that, or 60 days as the case may be, and then the minister must return or go to the parliament and get that affirmed.
Minister Imbert said what is needed are well-drafted amendments to deal with unforeseen events that require immediate action before it is taken to Parliament for ratification.